Cam Little out for the opening kick. And away we go in Glendale. Here's Greg Dortch with the return. Oh, it's a fumble on the opening kick. Oh, and the kicking team's got it. Neither offense has even taken the field yet, and already, Brock, a massive swing in this contest.
Yeah, think about it this way, kid. If we didn't have the coin toss before the game and one team got the ball to start both halves, what an advantage it would be, and that's exactly what this offense has right now.
Ready. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10.
Hey, go! Hey, tomato! Go ahead.
Lawrence going to throw straight away here. That one's on the mark. Jacob Myers. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And that's good for a Jacksonville 1st down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. That was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
They'll come up on 1st and 10. Lawrence, a quick throw out wide. Across the line, into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars just need 2 snaps to steal the lead. Well, Brock, they could prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game. But starting out, we all welcome the quick score.
Yeah, not a lot of energy exerted, right? Not a lot of their cards shown just yet. They only got a couple plays into their strategy, and they found pay dirt. A lot of mystery still to come with what they're going to do schematically. A lot of answers have to be found defensively.
No return as this bounces into the end zone. The ball's coming out to the 20. Cardinals into formation. It's 1st and 10.
Rabbit. Hey, kill. Go.
Shotgun now for Brissett. Into the hands of Harrison. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains. Offense in the hurry up here.
Cardinals, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Lefty. Go.
On 1st down, it's Brissett. Oh, try forcing it to the slant. It's intercepted. Devin Lloyd making the play. And the Jaguars will take over as he records his 1st interception of our season. Already in an early hole on the scoreboard. That is not what they needed in response, Brock. Giving away possession with the pick.
You know, we got a lot of game left, obviously. Nowhere close to them putting it away. But you can see things starting to unravel a little bit, even after just 2 possessions. A touchdown here could really continue that momentum towards an early runaway.
First carry now, this is Bashal Tutin. And their next snap is coming from that red zone as he reaches the 14. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And the Jaguars have a 1st down.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from 1st down to 1st down in just one play. You get that big play potential on the ground, jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10. From the red zone on 1st. Brought in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars take a 13-0 lead. Jackson Smith-Njigba with a touchdown. On his Little for the extra point.
Cam Little on for the extra point.
The point after splits the upright. And the Jaguars drive out to an early 14-0 lead. set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. And this one bounces into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback out to the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Arizona offense looks ready to go. Here's 1st and 10.
19. Go.
On the ground, this is Trey Benson. That one only good for a couple. It's 2nd down.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Come on, Ray.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
19. Set. 19. Set. Hey, kill. Go.
Brissett to throw it. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go, and let that pass rush get home.
Rabbit. Go.
3rd down. It's Brissett. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Marvin Harrison Jr., the intended target. And that brings up 4th and long. The Cardinals out for the punt. Blake Gillikin will kick it away. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away. But still an excellent return that gets him up near midfield.
At their own 47-yard line.
Jaguars in a good starting spot here, coming up on 1st and 10.
Hey, go. Inside.
Lawrence working from the gun. He's getting close, and they take him down. Offense in the hurry up here.
It's 2nd down.
Hey, kill.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. They're on him again, and he goes down again. It's a repeat of the last play. That's going to bring them to 3rd down. Defense is roaring here. Back-to-back sacks have him in a great spot to end this drive immediately. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. He's got it inside the 25. He makes it in for the Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars take a 20-zip lead. Brian Thomas Jr., the touchdown.
I know you got to mix your looks defensively. You just can't play all zone coverage, and sometimes you got to play man-to-man. But with the receiver, with that kind of speed, that is scary, and he just made him pay.
Little tacks on the extra point. And the Jaguars push their lead to 21-zip already. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. On the return, here's Jones. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
Cardinals take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Cardinals into formation. It's first and 10.
We're 19. Go.
And off to Benson to start the drive. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now, 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
13. Go.
On the shotgun, Brissett. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete. That one intended for Trey McBride. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Well, he already has himself one interception in his game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, kind of sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
One play action here, Brissett. Offensive holding up, they're able to drop him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down. They'll punt it away again. Blake Gillikin coming back to the field. And he wants to hit his 2nd effort just as well as he hit his 1st. He has it at the 22. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down.
Take over first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 31.
Great job. Take right. Go, go.
Throwing on 1st down, Lawrence. Complete left side to Thomas. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield.
Let's go.
A gain of 19 yards. 11. And the Jaguars first down.
That's the end of one, and yikes, things looking a little out of hand already. 21-0 our score. We'll return to State Farm Stadium in just a moment. Back for the 2nd quarter. It's Jaguar football. They've got 1st and 10 here, looking to add to their lead.
13, move.
Out of the gun, Lawrence escapes the pocket. Moving right, airs it out down the... Misses, caught inside the 15. Across the line, into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars were running away so far. We've got a 27-zip game. Jackson Smith-Njigba with a touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. On his Little for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Jaguars grow their lead yet again.
28, Cardinals nothing. Cam Little to kick off for the Jaguars.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Pretty good field position here for the Cardinals as they get ready, 1st and 10.
We're 19. Go.
They'll toss it here to Benson. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. They gain 11 on that play, and it's good enough for an Arizona 1st down.
Oh, that vision he has when he gets into space, like a chess master, seeing multiple moves ahead of time. He knows who's going to attack and at what angles, and he maneuvers his way through before someone can finally get to him.
Go.
We're set now on 1st and 10. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be hit, sent out after about a gain of 1, maybe 2 yards there.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Second down now, 7 to go.
19. Okay. Hey, kill. Let's go.
Operating from the gun, Brissett. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
No connection on the last play. Now it's third down.
19. Okay. 20. Hey, kill. Let's go.
To the air on third and long. Has it downfield, working the left. Tackle made at the 10. First and goal coming up. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
That's good for a Cardinals first down. First down and 10 yards to go.
Got it. Go, rabbit. Let's go.
Working inside the red zone. This one's caught. And in for the Arizona touchdown. The Cardinals start to fight back with their first points of this game. Marvin Harrison Jr. with the touchdown. On comes Joshua Carty to try the extra point. He's good on the extra point effort. And the Cardinals cut the lead by a quarter. Down now to 21.
28. Cardinals 7.
The Cardinals kicking team out, and they'll put a charge into this one. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
First and 10 coming up. Jaguars ready to take advantage of some good field position they've got here.
11. Dirty left. Here we go.
Here's Lawrence to throw. Puts everything he has under this one. Lays out for this one. Oh, what a catch! It's a huge pickup on the play. And that's good for a Jacksonville first down.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
All right, let's go. Son, sink right. Hey, kill. Hey, I'm gun.
First and 10, it's Lawrence. Forced out to his right. He takes it himself. And it looks like he went out of bounds right at that 7-yard line.
Well, QB made something happen. He got some yardage when the play didn't develop right. And even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2.
Sink right open. Hey, Ginger, time.
Lawrence looking to throw. Has it down close. It's a Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars running away with it in the second quarter. Brian Thomas Jr., the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Well, this machine has been firing on all cylinders this game, partner. And it continues firing as that lead grows yet again.
And those who've tried to get in the way of that machine you're talking about, namely the defense, well, they paid the price over and over and over again.
That one right down the middle. And the Jaguars continue piling onto this lead.
The kickoff for the Jaguars.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. And that one hit the landing zone first and then into the end zone. So it's going to be a touchback out to the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
19. Okay. Right, lefty, lefty, lefty. Hey, kill. Go.
Here's Brissett to throw. Trying for the deep ball. That's grabbed inside the 30. And this will reach the opposing 25-yard line.
It's a gain of
Offense to the line fast.
And the Cardinals first down. First and 10
check,
at the
check, check.
25-yard line.
Go.
Benson on first and 10. Moving there full steam ahead, but ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one.
The tackle made.
Goes to the hurry up here.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Right. Go.
Shotgun now for Brissett. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2, and that sets up first and goal.
From a great throw to a nice route catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Working quickly here.
Hey, kill. Go.
Benson runs it in. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals fighting back and shaving 6 off that lead. Trey Benson, the touchdown. They're out to try and tack on the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Cardinals cut the lead by a quarter. Down now to 21.
Cardinals 14.
The Cardinals kicking team out, and they'll put a charge into this one. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Jaguars in a good starting spot here, coming up on first and 10.
Rip, 23. 11.
Shotgun snap, they'll throw. Finds his running back, this is Ben Schultz. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. They got 21 yards on the play. And the Jaguars have a first down. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
11.
And the Jaguar first down.
Once with it on first. Going deep here for the end zone. And he brings it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars boat racing them to the halftime locker room. Brian Thomas Jr., the touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. And that is his 3rd touchdown catch. Certainly enough to call this a very good game for him. And we're still in the opening half, so what else might he accomplish before we're done here? Little able to connect on the point after. And the Jaguars tack on 7 more to their lead.
42. Cardinals 14. Cam Little to kick off for the Jaguars.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. First and 10 coming up.
Number 19. Hey, kill. Hey, kill. Go.
Throwing now, Brissett. That one doesn't find its man. incomplete.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit, Kate. You got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Hey, off. 12X. Let's go.
Second down. Here's Brissett again. Snared by the running back. Here's Trey Benson. Ooh, and he is cracked at the tail end of that play. Good hit, but sure would have loved for it to have come earlier as he gets forward a bunch and gets him the first down. Working quickly here.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Go.
On first down, it's Brissett. Into the hands of Harrison. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And it's going to give the Cardinals a first down.
That's another Cardinals first down. First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Hey, kill. I got him. Let's go.
To the air yet again, Brissett. Next with Harrison again. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it's good enough for an Arizona first down. And that right there is about the best you could hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and two guys can't stop one.
And it's brought in. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals chop some of the lead off before the half. Trey McBride, the touchdown. When you reach the status that he has around the league, Brock, well, we all at this point expect him to be making plays like this when he's targeted down near the end zone.
Yeah, I think the best thing I can say about this dude is he makes it look easy a lot of the time. And this game, trust me, is never easy. It speaks to how well he plays this position.
That one splits the uprights. And the Cardinals cut the lead by a quarter, down now to 21. The Cardinals kicking team out, and they'll put a charge into this one. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
There's 35 seconds to go in the half as they are ready to begin their drive.
Here we go. Stop. Hey, kill. Go.
The motion a receiver left. First down throw, Lawrence. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
Sink right. Hey, easy. Ralph. Soko, hot. 11.
Motion the slot man right.
Here we go.
On first and 10, here's Lawrence. And for the first time, one of his throws doesn't find a home. It's incomplete, but boy, what a streak he had to begin this game. Well, what a stretch to begin the game, Brock. That finally his first incompletion. He had been perfect across so many looks before that.
Hard. It's just hard to be perfect with that kind of precision. That was rhythm. It's truly rhythm personified.
Yeah, it makes you marvel at the NFL record, doesn't it? Got slid this great note from our stats savant, Daniel Kitchen. Phillip Rivers owns that record, Brock. 25 straight completions to begin a game. And he's got a decent game before being brought down. The Jaguars are going to call their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. About set. This is 3rd and 5.
On the red. Go. Son, this one's hot. Sink right open.
Man in motion, out of the slot. Again, it's Lawrence to throw. Buys time, rolling right. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop it. And that is 3 sacks for this defense in this contest, and that one forces a 4th down. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. The Cardinals kicking team out, and they'll put a charge into this one. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 coming up. Jaguars ready to take advantage of some good field position they've got here. Lawrence working from the gun. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's second and 10.
Hey, go, Joe! 11 at zone. It's a hunt. Here we go.
Out of the gun, Lawrence dumps it off to his running back. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7.
Hey, run.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. And he's close, but they say he did not get there. It's going to be 4th and maybe a yard.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the 4th down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
Red on red.
Here's 2. And he stops. The call to go for it from their own side backfires on him with a turnover on downs. And that's a great field position.
You know, Kate, it's almost like the defense was in the offensive huddle before the play. They dialed up the perfect blitz to encircle and cut off that run. And the reward is they get off the field.
And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Well, lefty, lefty, lefty. Middle, middle. Go.
Now Brissett to throw. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up.
Brings up 3rd down and 4.
19. Set. Hey, 120. Set. Go.
On the shotgun, Brissett. He's got McBride complete. And he gets down to the 24 before he stops. A gain of 15 there. And it's going to give the Cardinals a 1st down.
That's good for a Cardinals 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Go.
Operating from the gun, Brissett. And that one's behind him. That's incomplete. Just couldn't get it to Marvin Harrison Jr. there. And it's going to be 2nd down. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
20. Good. Hey, check. Hey, kill. Go.
Off the play fake, Brissett. He's got the hook up to Weaver. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6.
19. Rabbit. 12X. 12X. Got it.
Right there, baby.
Go.
They'll throw. 3rd and long. He had it for a moment, but a complete defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Trying to find Trey McBride. And it's 4th down. Working across the middle, Brock. It is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
Go.
Going for it on 4th. Brissett. That's cut beyond the marker. And he's able to get this down to the 13. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
And the Cardinals, 1st down.
Okay.
1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Lefty. Middle. Go.
Brissett now on 1st and 10. Escapes the pocket.
Dude, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But the net's the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
19. Okay. 120. Good. Go.
Design quarterback run here. And he will carry this across for the Arizona touchdown. The Cardinals start the 2nd half with some needed points. Now the PAT try coming up. The point after splits the uprights. And the Cardinals get it back to a 14-point game.
42. Cardinals 48.
The Cardinals kicking team out, and they'll put a charge into this one. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone, so we got a touchback. This drive will start after 35.
35-yard line.
Jaguars in a good starting spot here, coming up on 1st and 10. Tootin gets it from the gun. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Hey.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. Has him on the quick hitter. And he works it forward to the 43-yard line. Will Baker bringing that one to an end. On 3rd and 2, here's Lawrence. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Some of these quarterbacks, Kate, I swear, it's just instinctive. Like a great running back, they just know how to buy a little bit more time and to create space behind those completions outside the pocket.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
Hey, go!
Now it's Lawrence. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
No surprise to see the quarterback go back to that well. That security blanket that's been his tight end all game long. But finally, this defense has an answer.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10.
Hey, Soko, sink right.
Lawrence, a quick throw out wide. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks. Offense up to the line fast.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up
On third down, here's Sutton. And they're going to stop him after he gets this to the 26. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's good for a Jacksonville first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
The Jaguars are going to call their first time out, as that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. So a new set of downs. Here we go. First and 10.
Go. Red on red. 11. This is hot.
Back to throw. Here's Lawrence. Taking a shot deep here. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit. Okay, you get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, got to find a way to win.
Here we go.
Second and 10. Here's Lawrence. Short pass brought in. Across the line, into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars stretch their lead on the final play of the third.
That play really had all the elements you're looking for from a tight end, showing that he can stretch that field with the route check, secure the catch, quickly become a runner, check, and finally go finish that drive off and celebrate with the homeboys.
Little tacks on the extra point. And the Jaguars stretch their lead to 21. A touchdown aside in that frame as we run out of time in the third quarter. It's not quite over yet, but it'd take a pretty miraculous comeback. We've got a 3-score game as we get set to start the fourth quarter.
Cam Little to kick off for the Jaguars.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. Pretty good field position here for the Cardinals as they get ready, first and 10.
19. Okay. White 20. Right. Hey. Off. Hey. Kill. Go.
Now it's Brissett. Into the hands of Harrison. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. Now about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset. Offense in the hurry up here.
Check.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Gone. Hey, kill. Go, rabbit. Go.
Brissett with it on first. Escapes the pocket. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete.
Kate, as soon as this quarterback broke containment, I know your eyes and my eyes went the same place. Can you find a big play down the field? Unfortunately, there was not one to be had.
Here's second and 10 now from the 36.
19. Set. 19. Set. Lefty. Hey, kill. Go.
Back to the air, Brissett. Bucket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And it'll be third down coming up after this defense's third sack of the game.
When nothing opens up, that becomes a pretty clear throwaway spot. I mean, that is textbook throwaway spot right there, Kate. Get outside the box, chuck it into the third row, and avoid exactly what happened right there. Because now third down is so much harder.
Third and long. Here's Brissett. It's cut by Harrison. And it'll be first and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line.
Kate, I've probably seen a million balls thrown in my life, and maybe even more. From the time I was in high school all the way here to the pros, and over all these decades of watching guys throw it, and I tell you what, I never get tired of watching a laser like that.
And defenders arriving in support to finishing off at the line.
Check.
It's a loss of 1. Brings up 2nd and goal at the 6-yard line.
Go.
Shotgun now for Brissett. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Hey, kill. Go, rabbit. Go.
3rd and goal for Brissett. And he cannot bring it in. They've now arrived at 4th and goal.
Quarterbacks, well, they're a lot like sharpshooters in the NBA. Sometimes they're just going to miss. You got to shake it off and keep on firing.
Field goal doesn't move that needle. They're going for the touchdown. It's 4th and goal.
You're 19. We're good. You're 19. You're set. Go.
Desperation time here. And it's brought in. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals get it back to within 2 possessions. Trey McBride, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Man, Brock, that defense held up 3 straight plays. They just couldn't come up with the one final stop they needed to get off the field.
And how about this offense? Courage of the offense to run it back to one more snap and make the adjustments on 4th and goal to finally punch it in. Quite the mini little chess match we just saw play out over those last 4 plays.
The Cardinals kicking team out, and they'll put a charge into this one. He's going to return it from a yard or 2 deep. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Jacksonville offense ready to get going. Here's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Lawrence. He's going to go down. The Cardinals got to him. And after 1 play of this drive, he might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for a 2nd down.
Just an incredible effort out of him today. And the type of performance, frankly, that elevates the energy level of all 10 guys around him. What a game he's got going.
And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He can take it to the house.
He put everything he had into this one. It's grabbed inside the 30. And this will reach the opposing 25-yard line. Things looking totally different after that last play. It's 1st and 10 inside the opposing 30. That pass caught by Strange. Across the line, into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars make it a 3-score game in the 4th. On is Little for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Jaguars stretch their lead to 21.
56. Cardinals 35. Cam Little to kick off.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. And that one's going to skip across the goal line and into the end zone. So the football will come back out to the 20. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
19. Hey, off. 120. Good. Go.
Mulligan throw out of the gun. Gets another into the hands of Harrison. And he is down inside the 35-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here.
Middle.
It's a pickup of 46
It's the 2-minute warning from Glendale.
Good for a
Cardinals trying to make it look a little nicer on that scoreboard.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34.
19, set. Right 20, set. Let's go.
From the shotgun, Brissett. To right side, and the crowd has it. And a tackle quickly follows that catch as this one reaches the 23. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
19, lefty, 12. Let's go.
Operating from the gun, Brissett. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Still 10 to go. 2nd down now from the 23.
19, set. 12. Let's go.
2nd down. Here's Brissett again. That one connects. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
Well, you don't normally get that type of outcome on a slant. You're just looking for a short yard gain. To find the right type of athlete with space to work before and a perfectly placed ball after the catch. It's a perfect play to break it big.
19, set. 13. Let's go.
Line up the design keeper. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Cardinals get it back to within 2 possessions. Lining up now to try the extra point. Point after is up and through. And the Cardinals get it back to a 14-point game.
46. Cardinals 42.
So even after the score, they're still down 2 possessions. Time not exactly on their side as they try this onside kick. And the Jaguars recover the onside kick. That should all but clinch this victory for them. Even with that kick, there wasn't much chance of pulling off the comeback. And now that they've failed to recover, partner, I'd say this one officially over and done with.
They went out taking every chance they could, right? Swinging as much as possible, but you just can't have this big a deficit this late in the game. Pete Carroll likes to say, can you win a game in the 1st quarter, the 2nd quarter, 3rd quarter? Nope. You win it when it matters in this league, and that's finishing in the 4th.
1st and 10 now from the 46.
Hey, lock. 13 loose. Hey, Soko.
Receiver in motion. He's headed right. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. And he put everything he's got behind it. And he will score. It's a Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars have likely locked up the win right there. Brian Thomas Jr., the touchdown. A 4th for him in this game, and one more ties the record. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
That one right down the middle. And the Jaguars stretch their lead to 21. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Dortch now to return it. Jukes away from one. And this drive will start inside the 25. Arizona offense looks ready to go. Here's 1st and 10.
You're 19. Hey, you're 19. Good. Go.
Rolling from the gun here. He goes back to him yet again. Complete. They're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down. They've got to keep moving quick here.
First down. First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Go.
On first down, it's Brissett. And he can't escape. Jaguars all over him. Arizona goes ahead and calls its second timeout. And they're still going to have one left at their disposal.
This overwhelming pressure and these sacks after sacks after sacks. Well, it's built this lead, and you know it's the way they want to finish it.
So after the sack, quite the situation they find themselves in. Here comes 2nd and 22.
Lefty, lefty, lefty. Go.
Here's Brissett. Chased out to his right. Pressure's there, and he goes down again. And the back-to-back sacks. Nice work by the defense there. Sets him up with a third down. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. They need some extra time to think over 3rd and long. We've got a timeout. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. So not an enviable spot here as they come up on 3rd and very long.
12, 12, 12. Go.
3rd and long for him here. Trying to push deep downfield. A lot of guys there, and it's intercepted. And the Jaguars take over on his 5th interception of the season.
I'll hear a lot of defensive coordinators say you've got to earn the right to rush the passer by doing work on the early downs. You know what this is, Kate? They've earned the right to be aggressive defensively with the work they did through 3 quarters, and this defense is cutting it loose.
1st and 10 from the 32.
Hey, run. Hey, center.
I'm going to pass it here. Going to let this one fly deep downfield. That one's caught at the 10-yard line. And they get to him before he can reach the end zone, Brock. No touchdown on our final play. This game is over. So the Jaguars, the visitors in this one, but they take home the win. And just a week after being soundly defeated, they're back out there playing a much better brand of football. Short memories prevail, Brock, as they move past that loss and get back to some winning football. So that's it for us here. Brock Heward, our crew, I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Jaguars as we say so long from Glendale.